Hello, this is KMBKomhyr, and welcome to episode 49 of KMBKomhyr Plays Minecraft. And today, I want to start on a new project, but before we get to that, I wanted to give you guys an update on where other things stand. So, I did a little bit of work on my tunnel here. I got the hardened clay down on the floor here, and I used unstained hardened clay as my road. I think it looks really cool. It's kind of like a shale look, but you know, it's not that deep red color of the red stained clay. I think it looks cool just using the unstained hardened clay on the floor. So that's the way that's coming. Over here I have plans to, I think there will be a minecart track of some description running along that side there. Here I have an ice path, which, you know, it's one wide, so it's a little tough to use, but it's not too bad. Get some quick travel down here. And over here I built that horse stable. I did the tutorial video on that a few days ago. I guess it was like 5 days ago now, but yeah, this is what it looks like. Use some iron blocks, some of the red stained clay. I think that's too dark for a road. And yeah, I think it matches up fairly well with the Calgary Tower. It doesn't look exactly matchy-matchy, but I think it's in the same kind of architectural family. So my plan is, I want to have a bunch of these stables sitting around all over the place so I can just drop my horse off wherever I need it. So you guys probably watched the tutorial video, but of course this is what it looks like when you go in. You go in, shoots water into your head, dismounts you automatically, and the horse is stuck in there. And you know, we got stairs all the way around here and any place where the horse's head is. So hopefully it won't suffocate, shouldn't suffocate. Yeah, and then you just ride it out when you're done. So we can see that one more time. Works well. I like it. It's a good system. And we'll just leave here. And some other people have been busy on the server. We got the hub done last time, so some people have been hooking up their tunnels. So I figured maybe we could go take a quick look at what people have been doing. It's not a whole lot of change, but it's been a while since I did an update with some of the other guys. So why don't we go take a quick look? And I don't even need to cut because this horse is so fast. We'll be there before it would make sense to cut. So here we go. We cleared out, well, Rom cleared out this room. We took out all the chests. Cleared out the tunnel a little bit. This tunnel is likely going to just, I don't know, fade away. I think this is Rom's horse wandering around here. He moved some storage over here. This is the portal to near spawn. We might want to put an actual spawn portal in, but things are still a work in progress. This is Rom's tunnel here. It's going to Aaron's shit shack. So he did a triple function tunnel. This is kind of what I had in mind for mine, although a little bit different design. I think I'll fancy it up a little bit, but you got a minecart track going down one side, you know, an ice track down the other if you're on foot, and you can ride a horse safely down the middle. And we end up at his portal. I don't think he's done anything else at his base, but that's what his nether tunnel is looking like. So it's pretty. I mean, it's nothing to look at. He's got some orange stained clay, some snow, but nothing too fancy. But it's a good. It functions well. You know, got the 3 ways to travel, so you get to kind of pick your poison. And down here we have Guac's tunnel, so this is going to Guac's place. You can see the sign right there. I kind of like the way this looks, because he's got it overhanging the nether, so you get kind of a neat view as you run along. And he's got these windows. I don't know, it's cool. I like it. I like this quite a bit. So might draw a little inspiration from this, we'll see. I don't know if he's got, yeah, he's got more windows down here. It's neat. It's a neat tunnel. So, yeah, and then I was going to take a quick trip over to Biff's place where he's been doing his digging. I know he's got some big plans. Actually, you know what? We'll skip his place because He's been talking for a while about doing some recording of his own and showing off what he's doing, so I don't need to spoil his stuff. So I'm going to head back now, and yeah, I have a new project to begin on, so I'm going to get stuff together to start on that, and we'll be right back. Okay, this project that I've gotten started on, it's going to involve some rather aggressive terraforming, but I'm fairly confident that it's not going to be an incredibly long and difficult project to complete. We're looking at a long, low building, and by long and low, I mean, you know, we're looking at probably no more than 10 to 15 meters tall, about 75 meters long, and 37 wide approximately. And there's the mark I'm going for the back wall here. So we do have a lot of ground to clear out, but what this project is going to be is it is going to be an equestrian center. I guess that's the best word for it. Yeah, an equestrian center. So it's going to be a new, improved horse testing setup at my base here. So I've done the reason that this episode has taken a while to get out is because I've done some whoa, hello, okay, thanks for the help. I've done some additional horse testing, some more looking at the numbers, some corrections of some errors I made in my my initial setup for testing horses, and I've come up with some improved systems, you know, just some better ways to do it. So that's kind of what I'm looking at getting set up here. I want to do some extensive breeding, and I don't want to have to go all the way out to the horse area every time I do it. We're going to kind of retire that area. It was never meant to be a really permanent thing, so retire that area, move the horses that I want for breeding out here, and we'll set up a breeding center here. So that's the plan. We need a big building because I've got some improved designs in mind that will make this make the testing significantly easier and quicker, and more precise, more accurate. So we'll get a look at some of those mechanisms soon, but I have a lot of ground to clear out still. Come on, let me break it. Good. So the way I position this building is, since it is so big, it's actually at the very, very limit of where the buffs extend to. So let's see here. I got my my buffs here, and I think, yeah, if we're down here, we should still have them all. Yep, and then I think up here is when we start to lose them. Yeah, we're losing jump boost. I could have actually brought this back one more block because I don't need the buffs in the wall, but we ended it here. So, and then the corner here. This isn't the corner. What am I doing? The corner's out here. Let's see. The corner is right here. And I think we should still have everything. No, we're losing strength in the very corner, but that's going to be in the wall. So if we come out here, yeah, we have them all. So right here is the very back corner of the building, and we're just in range of all the buffs from that beacon there. So that's how I'm positioning it. And Jesus, I got a lot of ground to clear out. I'm going to go grab the tunnel boring machine, and I'm going to get to work on more clearing here. Well, I've made some good progress, but I'm just down in my basement getting myself to 32 levels so that I can do a repair on my sand wedge here, the shovel. And yeah, so I mentioned that the reason that this episode took a while to get out is I was doing a whole bunch more testing with horses, and that was mostly trying to determine once and for all, to my own satisfaction, the minimum and maximum values for horse speed, horse jump, that sort of thing. So it involved trying to derive some formulas, had to get into some math that I haven't done in probably 10 years. Had a lot of help from some of the other guys on the server here. But yeah, it was fairly successful. Got a little bit more to figure out, but I'm closing in on the answers that I'm looking for, and that'll allow me to more accurately score my horses, which is, that's something that's important to me. So yeah, getting close, but I was gonna wait to do this episode until I had definitive answers, but it was taking too long, so here we are. This is something that's interesting. I got a whole bunch of clay. This is all mined from the ocean floor. I got this new shovel, Silk Touch shovel efficiency. No unbreaking on it because it's a lot cheaper to repair this way. I'll show you how much that costs. But yeah, I also made a helmet. Well, actually I had this helmet, but I upgraded it to Protection 4 and named it Diving Helmet. It's just, for mining on the ocean floor. So you take this, take the shovel, take some torches and a couple blocks, and go mine out the ocean, and it works pretty well. I got, I wore this shovel out almost completely in about, I don't know, half an hour, 20 minutes, maybe 25 minutes. So it's pretty good. Whew. How many diamonds I got? Man, that's getting kind of low. Huh. I might need to do some more mining in the basement down there, but it's a good place right now to get a couple levels when you need it. And I am looking for sticks, and this is really, really exciting. Oh man, where do I have all my wood? Let me just grab some from out here. I'm sure there's some somewhere around. Here we go. Alright, so make ourselves a shovel. Do it right here. And here we go. Now, let's see here. So the dredger, which I'm not repairing right now, costs, that's not it. Up here, 34. If I had the silk or the unbreaking on it, that would probably up it to about 37 twice. So I'd need 4 diamonds to repair it instead of just being able to repair it with a shovel. So this is a lot better this way, and I think, yeah, 29. But I like to have my name tools, so that's the way it's gonna be. And sandwich, 32 to repair. Done. And we can just put this away. So yeah, I'm gonna get back to the digging, but let me just show you how far we've gotten. And it is a big dig. It is a little bit bigger than I thought, but I still think it's gonna be a pretty quick project despite the size. So done a lot. It's actually gonna be deeper than this, but I don't need it deeper than this at all points. So I'll wait until I actually need the space before I dig it out. But we're almost done with digging out this main area. So let me get back to it, and I'll bring you back when it's done. Alright, quick update. I almost got the digging done here. Oh Jesus, inventory's full. Lots of mobs around here. Aw, leave me alone. Yeah, it didn't take too long, maybe like a little less than an hour, I guess, probably. But we'll have a lot of smoothing to do after, but you can see this is going to be a gigantic building. And some of it is even going to be underground, just because I wanted to maintain my my horse testing track at 100 meters long, and didn't really have 100 meters to work with inside the beacon barrier, the beacon radius, whatever. Hey, leave me alone. So yeah, it's very, very large. A lot of mobs at night. I have a lot of this worked out. I didn't really build the whole thing in creative. Well, I didn't. I did not do that, but I worked out the sizes that I was going to need to fit everything, and I did some redesigning of the testing mechanisms. I think they're going to work a lot better, but yeah, let's just take a quick look at this from... Oh, I actually want the gunpowder. Collect this stone real quick. What else can I throw? I don't need this string. And yeah, we'll take a quick look at it from the side. Oh my god. I don't need a leather cap. Is that gonna get me everything? Yep, okay, good. Alright, yeah, let's go take a quick look at it. Yeah, we'll go over here. And... ta-da! That's huge. That's like a warehouse. And the reason I built it here instead of, say, taking down that mountain right there, well, it's not really a mountain, it's a hill. I have a plan for a building there that's going to take up a large area over in that area. I still have these Venice houses to build that are going to extend here. And I wanted to have a nice front yard to this. It's going to be kind of a, I don't know, you call it a ranch style building. Going to be sandstone, stone brick, wood. Materials are going to be a fair amount like falling water there, but it's going to have a completely different look. So I'm going to get some materials together to start working on the inside. I'm planning on building the interior mechanics, all the track and the jump tests and everything before I do the outside, and then I'll build the shell around it. So I'm going to grab some materials and we'll be back. Okay, it's time to start building. I started doing a little something in the corner there, and I've realized there's still a lot of excavation to do. But yeah, so this is going to be floor level in this building. Well, the main floor level. And the first thing we're going to be doing when we start to test a new horse is we're going to be just walking off a 6-high drop with them. That is how high a drop needs to be to have a horse take damage from it. And the reason we're doing that is because I have found out that horses can spawn with half-heart increments of health. So what that means is we need a way to determine which horses have those half-heart increments, and I can show you what I mean by this. So this horse, you can see, has a row of 10 hearts and another row of 4 hearts. But I am fairly certain that this horse is actually a 14.5 heart horse, meaning 29 health, because each heart is worth 2 health. So we will do a little test to prove that, and this is going to be the first test in the eventual horse testing setup. So that's a 5-block drop there. We will make it into a 6-block drop, and if this horse takes damage, but we don't see the hearts move, that means that it has a half heart more than what you see on the UI there. So let's give it a try. And he didn't take damage. Why is that? Does it have something to do with the armor? It might have something to do with the armor. We'll take that off and try again. No big deal. Let's see if I can make that. I should be able to. Yeah, it's just a little bit narrow. Alright. Let's try this again. I hope I didn't mess something up here with my calculations. Huh. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I must have gotten something wrong. I didn't double check my my 6-block drop number. Let's try 7. It might be 7, in which case the floor of this place goes up by a block. Alright, let's try here. Yep, okay, there. See, he took damage, but his health did not drop. and if we're quick enough here, we might be able to repeat it before he regens. Let's see here. Yep, so he hasn't regened yet, and he took another half heart. But the first time you did not see his hearts move at all, and that means that he is a half heart more resilient than it shows on the UI. So that's why the first test is a 6 block drop, and that's why this whole thing, well, not the whole thing, but a good portion of this is going to need to be dropped by a further 6 blocks. But I started over in this corner rather than starting with the 6 block drop, or sorry, I guess it's a 7 block drop, because I don't need to dig out the whole thing. There's going to be some stables and stuff down at that end. Only the last maybe half to 2/3 is going to have to be dropped that extra block. So yeah, starting over here, and that should save me some work in the end. But yeah, I'm going to get some more digging done, and we'll see how things are looking. I got some more good info for you guys about how the way snow covers work and that sort of thing, so I'll be back. Alright, so our jump testing at this setup is going to be a lot more systematic than it was at the other setup. So basically what's going to happen is we're going to first start by jumping the horses over some obstacles running this way. You can see the last of those right here. Nope. And they're going to be the full height blocks. So this one is the last one. It's 5 high. And then we'll move back with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 block gap. And there will be the 4 high jump right here. And then same thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll do the 3 jump right here. Oh man, I was afraid I was gonna get mauled at night here. Yeah, so this will be the 3 block jump, and so yeah, you'll jump the horse over these obstacles, working in this direction until it can't clear one, and then when that happens, you'll be stuck facing this obstacle that you can't get over, and the idea is you'll turn 90 degrees to the left. And there will be obstacles starting at, you know, almost a full block lower than the one you couldn't clear. And then you'll just keep jumping over those until you can't make it. And then there will be a sign on the one that you can't make it over that says what height the horse did clear. So here's how this is working over here. So this is the 5 high. There's no 6 high because horses cannot jump 6 high block or over a 6 high barrier. I'm still not exactly sure how high they can jump, but I can guarantee you they cannot jump 6 high. So I can start on this. So this is 5 high, and this we want to be 5.125 high. Oh, come on. Leave me alone for a second. So before, what I was doing, I was making a mistake with the snow covers. I was saying, okay, we want this 0.125 higher. I'll just put 1 snow cover on each because they are, you know, an 1/8 of a block each, and that'll give me, you know, my extra 0.125. But that's not true. You can see over here I'm at 65, and over here I'm still at 65. And what happens with snow covers, this is something I found out, somebody mentioned it in the comments of my scientific approach video, but each time you add snow cover to the top of a block, the top layer of snow cover, the top 0.125, has no collision mask, but anything under that does. So I have 2 layers of snow cover on here, which means now I'm sitting at 65.125. And then we move down 1, 2, 3. We have a 3 block gap because if we only leave 2 blocks between a horse moving quick enough, we'll just run right over the gap, and we want to make this nice and smooth. So if we go 1, 2, that is 0.25 higher, but you see I'm only at the 65.125. One more on there, and now we are at the 65.25, which is what we want for this one. So we can keep going down, and so we'll have our 65.375, and then we have 65.5 and 65.625, 65.75, and 65.875, and then of course the next one would be 6, but we don't need that. And I wanted to show you just this last one here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It does work if you stack snow covers all the way up to a full block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the same height as this log here, exactly the same, but this will have a collision that is 0.125 blocks lower, so 65.875. So it does work stacking them up all the way. So that is how you can get your 0.125 block increments in horse jump, and that is about as fine as you can get without getting a little bit crazier. In doing some testing yesterday, I was going a little bit further than this, using blocks with odd collision masks like cake to get a little bit finer, but that adds a lot of complexity to the testing setups, and it's something I just don't think is necessary for testing the horses that we're working with. You know, for what I was doing, trying to figure out exact values for best possible horse, it was a little bit more important, but for the purposes of determining, you know, if a horse breeding was successful or not successful, not as necessary in my opinion. So this is how we're doing the setup, and I got a lot more work to do here, so I'm going to get on that, and we'll be back. Alright guys, looks like we're just about out of time for today, but before we go, I wanted to do a couple last things. So I wanted to see if I could do this. It's kind of cool. So I got the row of 4 high, so 4, 4.125, and so on. I want to see if I can jump all the way along and just watch the progression. So we're at 0, 0.125, 0.25, 0.375, 0.5, 0.625, and I messed it up. We'll just finish it off. So we're at 0.625 right here, and 0.75 and 0.875, and then of course 5 is right there. So I'm going to keep working on this for next time, but I think I'm pretty sure, unless my memory is completely gone, that I didn't check off the nether hub on the checklist at the end of last episode. Pretty sure. Well, let's go take a look. I like checking things off, get some progress, some visual progress there. So let's take a look. And you know, maybe I'm just crazy, but I'm pretty sure I didn't check it off. Maybe it's not even on the list. I don't know. Oh, nether hub. It is there. Okay, these guys are not gonna let me do it. Are they having a fight? They sure are. Alright, well, they can duke it out. It's fine with me. Oh, he's gonna hit me, isn't he? Okay. Anyways, finish. Oh, harder than it looks, I'm telling you. Whoa, hey, gold pants. Oh, what a smooth end to this one, eh? Okay. Nether hub. Finished nether hub. Checked off. And if I could maybe jump and climb properly. Okay. I think we can check this one off. Oh, finish witch hut caving. Rom and I have done that. We haven't done the all the slime digging yet, but close, sort of. Okay, I think that is just about it for this. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else we can check off. So, yeah, the horse testing, the new system's coming along very well. For next time, we will be building a new version of the timer that I had. It's very similar, except that in the new version, the chest will be at ground level, so it'll be a lot easier to check the results. And I have designed a reset system for it, so it'll reset with the press of a button instead of having to take things out of the chest manually and put them back in. So yeah, that's for next time, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.